Good evening, fellas. Frankie Day for Frankie Day's Models. Okay, guys, this is another build I'll be doing this winter time. It looks like to me the snow's gonna be here for a long time. It's getting very, very cold, and it's not fit for man or beast. So right now I got about 3 builds shaking down right now. I've got the Ahoy Harrier 124 scale by Airfix for the special Mr. Martin Lamette's 50th anniversary Ahoy Harrier group build, which is shaking down. So far we have 2 entries that were made by one of the fellows that joined in. This gentleman right here, he did 2 of them. He's built 2. He got 2 done. Amazingly, it's like a madness. Says, wow, I thought I was good one time building fast like that, but that's too fast for me. But he did a very, very superb job on it. And so his pictures are posted on Facebook. I forget the gentleman's name. Jeez. Out of sight, out of mind, and senior moments and everything else will go with it. Okay, the only senior moment I'm having right now, I'm out of cigars. So I'm kind of out of character right now that I have any cigars. So I'll be getting some more tomorrow. So as of now, as you're probably wondering behind my right shoulder, this is the new build I'll be starting on. I'll be starting on this night. This is a very, very old ancient kit released in 1966 by Aurora Models, which no longer exist today. Only their molds and other companies that rebox under their molds. I think Movies is one of them. They got a lot of the old Aurora stuff. And Atlantis as another new boxing outfit I've never heard before, and then I just now came to view. Into my surprise, a lot of these old Aurora kits are being reboxed again. Okay, this one has not been reboxed. This is this original box. Okay, guys, this will make an excellent shipmate companion next to my Marine Models 1956 Charles Morgan Wells ship. This is the Wanderer Whaler. Now, I've got this kit. I had this kit for years. I remember buying it at F.W. Woolworths out in California. That was a supply store, a department store, 5 and dime, wherever it was back in those days. A lot of us old dudes can relate to what I'm talking about. And so it's no longer existing, guys. F.W. Woolworths went out more than 40 years ago. They were actually about ready to start to phase out by the mid-1960s. Anyway, so they got a model section right there, and that's where I bought this at. It goes back in 1966. I came home from leave. My ship was stationed in Long Beach, and I came home to see my parents before I shoved off to see my wife and kids. And I bought this when I was there. And this is I built one of these things before. Truly, guys, it comes out very nice. For a plastic model, it's not bad. Now, if you really want to get into fidelity of detail in this thing, a lot of the parts in this kit you can't use. You got to throw out and discard and make your own. But out of the box, I know I built this before out of the box, and it comes out superb. It came out really nice, very, very nice. And it's a one-of-a-kind model. And so right here is the Wanderer Whaler, back in 1841. And as I can remember, this thing came with a couple Moby Dick sperm whales, 2 of them. They're used at they're on the sides as a display piece. So we're gonna make a fast little review of this thing and show you what I'll be doing. I'll be starting on this night while my Sky Warrior is drying. I got the Ahoy Harrier back there, it's drying too. So we'll get into that after we get this shaken. Right now, guys, this is the Wanderer Whaler. And move the box off it. Well, this thing is old, guys. This thing is very, very, very ancient and very, very old, like me. Oh, wow. Man, this rings a bell. I got these beautiful looking instructions. It's like an instruction book. I remember it was like a big old magazine, like kind of a thing. And that's what it was, about the size of a magazine back in these. So this is the illustration pamphlet they give you right here, instruction assembly for the Wonder Whaler. Of course, back in these days, they wouldn't know God known icons and stuff like that, fellas. It was nothing but how to put this here, glue part A to glue part B, make sure you paint this, make sure you paint that. It has a very, very nice history of the ship itself in general. And right here is exploded views of the assembly. Yeah, I was right. There they are, guys. That's a display stand with 2 sperm whales. Man. See, you even have the color call-outs right here. We'll zoom in a little bit closer, guys. I know you guys are going to enjoy this. It has color call-outs for the whales. It says white eye, red center, blue panel. So I imagine the whales are all blue, which are going to be blue anyway, this thing. I like that. It has, the display stand is very nice on here. It's classic, too. It's something you'll see more in models. So they give you a nameplate on here, and just you start out with that. So you got to have something to rest the model on. Okay, you move on the next step right here. You got all these little plastic pad eyes. These are small eye bolts. I call them pad eyes because that's where they glue. That's where you attach your rigging to or your blocks to. And in the Navy, we just call them eyes. So these all your eyes right here are plastic. Now, since there's tension and rigging done on these eyes right here, it's always good to replace these with copper, guys, with copper wire, or just galvanized wire, or just regular stainless steel wire, and twist and use a 2mm drill and drill holes right there where the eye goes at. It's probably holes already pre-molded through already. And so no problem. That's where you take you can twist your new eyes you put on there. Regular strength, fellas, because these things will snap up. Because once in a while, you guys are going to take a doggone paintbrush like this and dust off. You're going to hit the rigging and clip one of those eyes right there. So when that thing is replaced with copper, wire, galvanized, aluminum, stainless steel, whatever there is, you can hit it all you want to. You're not going to break nothing. So that's a very good practice. I always use that in my plastic models anyway, along with my wooden ones. So right here it shows the placement of the eyes on the decks, and it also tells you what color to paint the decks and everything. And as you can see, guys, this thing is very ancient assembly progress on this thing. Oh man, this thing really, this thing's addicting already by looking at it. Exploded views of the hulls. Step 3 shows you how it's assembled. And we'll move over, mark one up. That piece of paper is very, very strong. Because usually old paper like that tears. You look at it the wrong way, it'll tear on you. This stuff right here, it don't tear. It's pretty strong paper. Okay, guys. Oh well, they even have a photo of the real model instead of the drawings. It shows you the placement of the your barrels. You got your deck. You got your. That looks like right there. That's where your tri-works is at. Where the stove is at and everything. Hey, this is your tri-works. That's right. You got your buffer barrels right there. Here's your combos out here, your dead eye, instead of rigging them, which you can if you want to. Like I say, guys, this is one of the options this kit you can really do. If you said, oh, this looks cheap, it's plastic. I got some eyes I can do. I can go ahead and make and rig. You can rig your own combos that way. So that's optional right there, guys. Depends on how much you'll put into this thing. Me, I'm building this thing right out of the box. Might as well observe what's there and make a nice, good kit. It builds up real nice when it's finished. Step 5, it shows you right through the windlass, and also the windlass brake pumps, handles, and everything. It shows you where your chain goes to the hawse lift to the chain locker. Got your companionway. You got your channels. They're like that of a Revell, of the early Revell kits. And next. Try to skip it, right? Going aft is captain's quarters, first base quarters, and also the sail lockers and everything. You got your fife rails. You got your galleys frames. Looks like a Charles Morgan to me. Close, but no cigar, fellas. Different kind of ship. Same ship, but just different class of its own. I believe all these whaling ships, they just had a class of their own. Here's the assembly of the mast. Your rat line's already preformed on here, so again, it's optional. You can use these. Again, oh, that cheapens the model. I want to make my own. Or by saving these combos right here, you can go ahead and run your line up through here, up to the hounds, down there to that first platform, back to the dead eyes, and make your own shrouds. There's another option you can do to this kit. This kit leaves a lot of options in that direction. But this thing is actually designed like the way the instructions tell you how to put it together. There's one thing I didn't like about this kit at first, guys. The sails are already molded onto the gaff, spanker, your yards and everything. Now you're going to wonder, how am I going to put foot ropes up there? I thought about one time cutting it off. No need to do that. Double the pleasure. Too much weight to sew them back on. So what you do is take a drill a hole underneath there as close as you can to the sheets, to the sheet line. Drill a hole there and run your stirrups like that, make your foot ropes. That's what I did in my other one I did. That way it saved me from cutting all that stuff off. Besides, with the good washers on there like that, it'll bring out all the rigging lines onto the sails and everything. Blocks already previously rigged on here, as they show you. I remember this thing did have some blocks where you can lay through. Here you go, starting with the standing rigging and everything. You got your, yep. This thing is really nice, guys. You got your lifts, your halyards. It even has the rigging illustrations on the whaleboats. And when you get done, this is what it looks like right here. Little blue whales right there. Airbrushed a little bit of white right there. We'll feather in with the blue. Very unique, guys, tell you the truth. Very unique. Okay, we're gonna get to the fun part. Do this really quick as I can. Here's the hole right there. Hull comes and has. This thing is every bit of the size as my Charles Morgan. And there's the big old sperm whales right there. Now that's what I was talking about, guys, right here. This is the sail. There's your yard. Here's your sail. You got your bunt lines, clue lines, everything hooked up, already rigged, preformed on the sail, which looks good. I like this. No problem there. It's good for washers, I kid you not. Now, you wonder, how am I going to put those foot ropes on there? Well, it's like this, guys. You get a pen vise and a drill, and you drill a hole right underneath there, like this. Twist, put a hole there, then you can run your wire through there. Then you can weave your foot ropes. So that's how you achieve that method. This kit's beautiful. A lot of flash on it though. And not too much flash. No flash I see is on this area right here. Yeah. Take it back with your number 11 blade, guys. Scrape very generously. Don't overdo it. Just enough to remove some of that flash on there. Give it a light primer white. Beautiful. I'm going to be very happy camper building this job. I'm going to be very, very happy camper. Well, guys, that's as much as on this kit. And I'll be making some videos on this. I don't know how many videos we posted on this, but old Frankie Day's got lots shaking. I probably got about 3 months allowed on the Harrier group build, and Mr. Martin Lambert's going to move on to the 1918 group build. And with that group build in mind, it's going to be a lot of beautiful looking British aircraft. I know I got a lot of British aircraft. I have a lot of them. And I'll probably be doing about 3 or 4 for that kind of a build. Anyway, guys, this is the conclusion of the inbox review and kit introduction of the 1966 Aurora Plastics Wanderer Whaler of 1841. A beautiful kit, guys. I imagine only 2 places where you get this at is either old model kits posted in Facebook. Also, they got a website specially for that. All the models have been Blue Book cataloged, so don't be surprised you'll run into something like this because you with $200 or $300, which you probably get a lot more cheaper than that if it's on eBay. And I haven't seen none of these on eBay yet, though. But I imagine time by time goes by, poor soul will probably release one for the rest to buy. And you won't pay no $300 for that. I can tell you that. You'll pay a handsome sum, but not that much. But this is such an old kit, and I love these old kits. You know, these old kits are with modern day skills added on something that's prehistoric. You're surprised what a masterpiece can be turned into it. And okay, guys, look, I'm gonna have a video tomorrow night on the Skywire. Now, I've been working on that last night, pretty much last night. I was supposed to have a video of it last evening, but it didn't arise to that because I had other things I had to do. My brother and his wife came over and had a big dinner at the house, so we had kind of like a New Year's Eve dinner. And I kind of canceled that out a little bit, so I kind of did a little bit today. And since I'm snowbound, got nowhere to go but stay out in the snow and build models, so I dragged this out of the closet, and I think it's be a very interesting build. Okay, on the Skywire, I got this far on it, guys. I'm gonna make a video of this. I'll make a video tomorrow. It will not look like this tomorrow. It'll be primed up and everything, and I'll have other sums to go with it. This is about as far as I got my Skywire, guys. I got the tail and the stabilizer on, and I got it filled here there between. I have filler like around the nose area. Top here. This thing, as good as it goes together, guys, it does leave gaps. You can't help it. With all the interior details on the thing, it pushes up against the skins. It just causes the skin to push out. This thing too was assembled with using a cryolite glue, super glues. So a little filler, not very much around here. Give it a good sanding. I'm gonna go ahead and mask everything off and give it a bath first before I mask anything off, and once it dries, I'll go ahead and mask this thing down. And give it a coat of primer, make a video, and have something on the Harrier. Okay, guys, we'll put this over here to me right now.